Welcome. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a haul review of the Spokane Card Show. Had an absolute blast at the show. If you have not seen the video of the pickups, go check that one out. You'll see kind of the live action and interacting with the vendors and picking up the cards you see on the table. Something very rare happened at the show. I normally will take a first lap and see what's all on the tables, but this time I just kind of started seeing cards that I needed for my PC. Since there was just so many people there, I was like, I'm not going to have a chance. Things are going to be gone flying fast. So kind of just went table to table. If there was something there that sparked my interest, then that's what this video is basically going to be about, my thoughts on why I picked up some of these cards you see on the table. So let's just jump into it, and I'll talk about kind of the deals and interactions. These first two lots are going to be vintage, and then the rest we're going to be getting into modern if you haven't seen already from the video. I'm doing a Willie Mays Topps Run PC playing years, so I don't have the 67, I believe is right here, and the 71. He wanted 50. It seems this table was, I came back to this table at the end of the show, and all of his cards were still basically in the case. His prices were extremely high. There was, for instance, one instance, I'm pretty sure I'm going to show it. I haven't gone through the footage yet, but I think it was a 55 Willie Mays that he had priced at 1,000 raw. They go between around, depending on obviously condition, around 300, 400 mark. Fives are in the 7 PSA 5s are in like 700, 800 range. So, and he wanted $1,000 for that card. So it was just kind of like, well, everyone to each their own. You're more than welcome to name your price, but every market is going to go accordingly. Every person, I should say, on what they want to pay for some cards. So 71, I don't have this, or 71, 67, I don't have these. Bought this for 40, I believe, and then this one for 45. They're decent condition. This guy obviously low. There's a mark on this one, but the centering is pretty nice on this. And that's what we're going to do. You're going to get a little bit more closer up on the cards here. So these guys will be heading off to grading. And basically what I'm going to do is, I think the back was pretty good on this. A little bit mark. Of course, you're going to have rounding edge wear on vintage, but yeah, that'll be for the PC to upgrade slowly over time, and hopefully I'll eventually get to that 52. And I think I already have this card on the 60, the 66. Actually, I have maybe two of these already. I already have one encapsulated. I think I paid $210 for this lot. And it came out to, I think it was like yeah, $240. So it was like $10 off each card, which isn't bad. This 59, I think, might be an upgrade. I think I have it in a 2.5, centered pretty well. Although, I don't know, everyone has their each set design, but the 59s I think look pretty sweet with that popping yellow there. So couple PC lots. Those were the only PC items. The rest you're going to see here is I do RAW to grading if you're not familiar. So they're going to be basically reviewed for grading purposes, and if they check out, off to PSA they go. Otherwise they'll get placed on eBay to resell. This table, oh my gosh, I should have just stayed the whole time at this table. Now coming home and realizing, I was like, there was so much opportunity. It was a honey hole. It was a gold mine. If they're heading to the next show, I can't wait. I'm going to head straight to their table if they're putting out. It was just straight, if you're familiar with the channel, very familiar stuff. My niche of refractors, late 90s, early 2000s, a lot of football. They had basketball too, but I don't think so much. They had, I guess they had all main three, actually, now that I think about it. But really nice guys, great to work with. And this was the card that caught my eye first. Barry Sanders, the Legacy Collection. These are numbered out of 100. He was kind enough to let me pull it out of the top loader and check for surface. As you can see, there's edge wear on this. What else? The corners are a little funky, but you're going to find that edge wear down the bottom. You're going to find that with these types of cards, very condition sensitive by this time. And what are these, 97, 98? So yeah, we're 15 years down the road basically on this. So it's hard to find very condition or good copies at this point, but big, huge name. He has a big following, obviously. It's a sweet looking picture too, with the visor and everything. So I won't spend too much card time on this, but the surface was not too bad. I pulled it out. You're gonna find scratches, and the surface level scratches are gonna be hard to see on a top loader with cards like this, or pretty much any card ideally. But there's value here, and you see these little marks. Basically, I don't remember what this all added up to, but paid 50, 110. So my math's checking. No, 120. Apologies. It's like, that doesn't look right. So 120 for these three. Jerry Rice Refractor Finest. I think it's 99. Yes, 99. PC 49ers do not have any Rice cards for whatever reason. I've never collected Bonds or Rice, even though they're the two main, well, I guess you could say Mays for the Giants, but I was going to say Bonds is another big player, and I've just, for whatever reason, have not collected their cards. So I don't know if that is something down the road that'll get going with, but good card there. And Griffey, yes, it's not Seattle Mariners uniform, but that is a name everyone likes to pick up. This one looked pretty clean, so we'll review those guys. So basically saw that lot, and then saw a box, which is this lot. Paid a total of $185. I think it came out to $214 or something like that, or $219. I don't remember the entire sticker value of these. And he countered with $190 once I showed what it all added up to, which is about like 89%, I think, of sticker value there. So I said $180 to see if I could get a little bit less on the margin there, and we were able to settle at $185, which is certainly a deal. And most of their pricing was pretty much spot on to comps. Obviously there was too much to check out, so I just spot checked a few and noticed that they were accommodating. Some of them might have been higher, lower, but overall on average, very, very pleased with working with these guys. Greg Maddox on the Refractor Sterling. Just review these real quick. So obviously picking up names, big time names. It's what I like to go for. I don't try to stick to ultra modern rookies. You're not going to see that on this channel if you're familiar with the channel, if you're new to the channel specifically. The showcase, this is what's, oh, this is just a, I was going to say if this is style, there's gray style, there's different parallel pictures, I guess you should say, for each row. It's row 0. Row 0, you're going to have that speckled look. So pick up a couple of these. We'll check those out. 2005 Ray Lewis Refractor. A lot of Ray Lewis. Obviously, very prominent name. So he has a good market. Even though it's just a base refractor, there's gains there, possibly. Some more Jerry Rice. On supposedly shimmer, this is the Grace row 1. So picked up a couple of these. Very nice look. These things are sweet looking. I love those. It looks good in the card, but I don't really care for those jerseys back then. When they first pulled them out, it was just kind of contrasting a little bit too much, but compared to their original styles. But it works now that I'm looking at it. And that on that card, 2013, 2015, way off. Prism, green, not numbered, but looks centered very well. That's the other thing when I was reviewing cards. I was kind of checking out centering. It's kind of the only thing. Centering, edges, corners, you can't really tell surface. You're not going to take the time to pull every single card out, and that's just not necessary. Purple refractor on the Ray Lewis. This is the 2012. And these are number 599, I want to say. 499. So picked up a couple of those. Color matching, you can never go wrong. Again, we'll see how all these check out. Aaron Donald, rookie card refractor. Sometimes these are very scratched up. 2014, for whatever reason, grades very well. Even if the centering is well off to the eye. I've submitted some cards where the centering, I was like, that's a solid 9, and it comes back at 10. It's a cool looking card. This one caught my eye. I mean, there's just a lot of color, a lot going for it. On the Johnson, again, Hall of Famers. You're going to see a lot on the channel. Childhood times. Most of viewers around my age, so I think we're kind of thinking the same lines on when we were watching sports growing up. This is a sweet card. Hitman, Deion Sanders, big market for him right now over at Colorado. The hype is real in a sense, or at least someone that's in the news all the time. Another Ray Lewis on the green. Cool looking card there. When I saw this, here's first year Prism, sorry. I got this confused with the other one. When I saw this, I was like, well, I wasn't really thinking. I was just kind of picking cards that looked kind of caught my eye. And when I got back home, I was like, 25 seems a little high for just, but it's first year Prism. First year Prism has a market. Kind of forgot about that maybe at the time, but I wasn't, like I just said, thinking about values. I was just looking at eye appeal. Refractor on the Manning rocket launchers. Popping color on this. I've noticed there's always this yellow, so that is not yellowing on the card. It's just in the design for these, for whatever reason. It just gets yellowed on that corner. I'm pretty sure, or at least every single one that I've kind of picked up or seen. So you would think maybe the card's actually yellowing. It seems to be just the print design that they have. I don't know why I'm showing the back so much. Apologies. And the last card from that table, a Jerry Rice, will end up with Niners, of course. This was the only one that was numbered, I believe. 1848, such a weird numbering. Obviously, it's an insert, but maybe each, because they're saying 1848 yards. So maybe each player had a different serial. It's kind of cool concept for that. I know they do that for some other things right now in the ultra modern days. All right, next lot is going to be this one. I think this kind of came out to about $78 or around $80 or something on the total, and ended up paying $65 for this lot. So we'll just review these. You're like, why are you picking a $3 card up? Well, it's his rookie year. It is a paper card, but rookie years, I was just kind of trying to find some value at tables. Caught my eye. Urlacher's got a strong following in the market. Another rookie card, or rookie year, I should say. I won't say this necessarily is rookie card, but Moss, reason why I picked that up. Looks pretty clean. Check that one out. Paid basically, to see the numbers, I paid $2 for that. Ideally, when you buy lots, I mean, we all familiar with it. You get a discount. I mean, you're seeing I got $5 off this. Jeremy Shockey, it's an auto. Obviously, ultra modern, 2002, I think is, yeah, mosaic on this. But cool looking card. You've got to love the Giants red unis there. Those were sweet when they are rolling with those. Back in the day when they first popped. I already have this card. It's over at PSA right now getting graded. So picked up another one. Can't go wrong with picking up Brady's on the hollow. Another Brady. Numbered out of 99. This is certified. What is this? 2017. Red color matching. Reason why I picked that up. And the last card of that lot. Walter Payton. Prominent rushing. Second all time in rushing yards. So, yes, it's a newer ultra modern card, but these legends still have a market for that. This is actually numbered. It's the Red Mojo out of 99. So, and 25 for that card. There was no comps on eBay. I didn't check out listed comps. I was just going through sold. Whenever I go to a card show, I'll just hit the two buttons where it's automatically pulls up only sold comps. It's just so much easier to quickly look up comps that way instead of hitting sold or searching for the card, then scrolling down, filters, sold. That way you just automatically have it sold comps pulling up. And then you can kind of gauge. If you need to, you can uncheck it and go check. I'm not quite sure. No, I didn't fill in this one. Bought those from a kid. I'll go into those real quick. But this table, I don't know. It was basically, it looked like a collection that was pulled out of someone's closet, and no one was really around. So I was just like, I'm going to go see if I can find some gems. Go digging. TO 98, I think these are. Yeah, gold label. Class 1. So your base on that. But they looked clean, straight. We'll check for surface on these. Of course, just big names. I paid $10 for 5 cards. These 5. I mean, this is 1 year off of his rookie, 99. Second year Peyton. They're cool looking cards. Seems like there's always a solid market just like this, and the legacy collections where you have an action shot and then basically a portrait. Seems to be a good buy for collector's eyes. On the Manning, saw the TO. Torrey Holt, this is actually his rookie card. Another prolific receiver playing alongside Isaac Bruce during these years. Chris Carter, Hall of Famer. These are 98, these last two here. Shannon Sharp. So, easy $10 buy right there, just to check out for grading. And if they don't check out, then off to eBay they go. All right, this video is getting long. I just saw the timer. Let's speed this up. Apologies. Tony Romo. These I paid $10 for these 4 here. So they're all 2014 Prism. It's a good year for me for whatever reason. 2014 Prism always finds me. Panini logo. So that parallel seems to have a little bit better value compared to others, but not a biggie. But it's a well-known name. I threw this one up. I originally had these, and I only had $10, so I was like $2 off. I was like, I could have just gave him. I was gonna give him 10 for the 3, but I was like, yeah, I'll just throw this in. Some neon green, yellow. Kind of a big name when he first came out, but didn't really pan out. Fran Tarkenton, legend of scrambling back in the day. Basically the first to kind of put it into play for rushing quarterbacks. Clay Matthews on the orange. So show those real quick. And the final 2 pickups. A 20, let's see if I can get this right, 2013 I think this is. Yep, second year Prism. Starting to learn my Prism set designs. Getting better, but I got the tops chromed down with the ease. This is a blue Pulsar, not numbered, but big name. Had 25 on there. I was like 20, see if they'll take it. He did. And the last pickup of the day, Jared Goff had 35. I seen if he would take 30. This is a silver rookie, obviously. Jared Goff, interesting play now. He's got 3 Pro Bowls. Excuse me, can't speak anymore. And looking over his numbers after picking him up, I was like, he's basically on par and putting up the same numbers within his time as Ben Roethlisberger. I was like, let me see a Hall of Famer that's similar. So, I mean, it's kind of a sneaky play a little bit right now with Jared Goff. His value is very low, and his numbers, I mean, he's routinely putting up 4,000 yards almost on average or more. He's had a few lesser than that, but he hasn't been in the league that long. This is 2016, yeah. So, goodbye there, and we'll see how that checks out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting to this point if you're still sticking around. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the card show video. And stay tuned for grading coming up, another card show, and next month, all that types of action. Thank you as always. Y'all have a good one.